Why would they go to all that effort just to lie to us?
Obvious, isn't it?
Everyone has to contribute, my darling. We all have to take care of each other. Once the washing is finished, you can play all you like.
Washing?
I bet that hostel lady wouldn't make you clean the dishes.
The dishes.
The hostel's up that way. You won't find better around here, unless you can pay for it.
Yes. There was a hostel that we didn't look at because I started looking at the printing press.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay. I'd love a proper interview. My name
it's
in the
you
board
again.
sheet, a chance to meet Mr. Needle.
She was reciting her little interview bit. I think we should probably long rest first, though. Yeah, this is a good time. Whew. That was, we had a bit of a longer day than I was expecting. Yikes. Anybody want to talk? If not, then I'm just gonna go rest immediately. You good? Everybody good?
Always good to talk, my friend.
Whenever we're trying to do stuff, having people like Gale around, because Gale has a lot of spells, that's good. Oh. Hey, Shadowheart. Did you see the House of Grief?
Since we arrived in the city, I can't help but feel a little anxious. But I'm not sure I know why.
How can I help?
I don't think it's what happens if we fail that concerns me. We'll be beyond our worries at that point. I think what bothers me is what happens if we succeed. I've never been able to write my own future. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
The beginning is a good place. Start at the beginning. Imagine it's the day after we defeat Absolute. What then?
Well, I want to save my parents, of course. Take them away. Far from Shah's influence. Someplace peaceful. Away from the city, perhaps.
Go on.
I'd like room for animals. Lots of them. All shapes and sizes, so long as they appreciate a warm fire and more affection than they know what to do with.
Don't stop now. What else?
I want to grow flowers. I want to be surrounded by colors every day. I'm tired of darkness.
Anything else?
Yes. I want to share it all with you. If you're willing.
Wait, I want to say that as like a joking kind of way, okay? I'm not trying to be an asshole. Well, let's see how we fare. Perhaps I'll get a better offer.
A better offer? You're lucky you're pretty and that I know you're joking.
Yeah, it's not gonna be too far from now, defeating the Absolute. Hopefully, anyway.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
No, I think we should go to sleep, Shadowheart. We need to be well rested for tomorrow. Everybody else good? Alright then. Oh, you know what? Maybe something a little bit fun before we rest up here. Those outfits, those leather outfits from Sharessa's Caress. Does anybody else want to try them? I mean, some of you people might look quite good in them. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I'm getting really heavy. I gotta probably deal with my inventory soon. I'm just gonna put... Hey, I need to find my, what happened to my Misty Step amulet? Somebody has it. I think Lae'zel has my other cape. But everything is a mess. I forgot what the amulet's even called. There's too much going on everywhere. Thunderskin Cloak. That's right. Let's give this to Minthara. And, Gale. Gale, would you like to try a leather outfit on? So tight. Strap choker leather ensemble.
I applaud your taste.
Really? Really? I haven't even made you wear it yet. Are you sure about this? Oh my god. Oh my god. How do we hide the shield? Look at this. Damn. Looking good, Gale. Looking good. Astarion, would you like to give it a try too?
Still breathing, despite everything.
I got 4 outfits, enough for everyone. This is a black flare leather outfit. Minimalist leather binding getup that clings to the skin. Shadowheart. Blue flare, bright flare. Something... a party that dresses up together stays together. I don't quite like the color on this one, but hey, whatever, I guess.
There is work to do.
That actually doesn't look too far away from what Shadowheart regularly wears at camp. Not trying to be insulting, but it really isn't that far apart. Look at it! It's basically the same amount of skin coverage. Yeah, it's not that different. Astarion. Oh, Astarion, my god, you are... We probably should rest up soon. You look like you... You look like you're dying. But you look good while you're dying. Oh, you can still see, like, you can see scars. It's actually quite a cool detail. That's because he has low health, right? Damn. Alright, buddy. Okay, playtime's over. Everybody...
Ready and willing.
Don't be so quick to say that, Gale. Willing for what?
Let's move.
Okay, let's go to sleep and have a good night's rest. Thank you for indulging my costume party, everybody. Whew. It's a long day. I'm expecting something to happen. Nothing happened? I thought we had camp events awaiting. I'm surprised. Oh, Mizora wants to say something. What?
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone.
I'm quite content, actually. Whatever you're offering, I'm not interested.
Oh, but do hear me out. You want what I have to offer. The ecstasy of agony, the pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known, the little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts.
Why?
Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered.
What's the catch? What are you getting out of this visit?
The same thrills I offer you. Some experiences are better when shared.
No. Okay, I have some standards. We can drow twins, whatever, that's fine. Mizora, you're the source of suffering for one of our good friends, Will. I just cannot be involved with you in any way. Absolutely not.
Dear me, I've overestimated you. Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
You're not my type, Mizora, go away. I mean, there is a part of me that's a little bit curious, but not that curious. I'm a monk. I'm a reformed monk.
Hey, soldier.
Hey, Karlach. You're so far away, I nearly forgot you were here. So is everyone still doing okay? We all still good? Oh! Why you got a little rat? Jaheira! You have a friend here?
Yes?
Oh, I killed your friend, I'm sorry.
Ask it.
Wanna ask you something? You fought in the Temple of Baal before. Would you be able to find it again?
You speak of a battle more than a century past. Baal's minions led us through a maze in the Undercity, older than Baldur's Gate itself. We paid little mind to the path ahead, let alone how we might return, or that we would return at all. Still, the Undercity shifts. We might search down there. Or better yet, find a ballast to lead us.
Yeah? Would they be so willing so easily? I don't know. Oh, I went to sleep. What about people who are gonna be murdered soon? I'm a little bit worried about that too. Okay, let's bring out some different people here. Let's bring out Lae'zel.
Voss is waiting beneath the city. We'll apprise him of our progress once we have the Orphic hammer in hand.
Yeah. No worries. I remember. Join me.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
I think Shadowheart.
Well chosen.
Oh, yes, I gotta level everyone up as well. I'm just trying to... Who else haven't... I guess Halsin hasn't gone out in a while.
Oakfather preserve you. Your ranks are full. You will need to make an opening for
Gale
me
is so
if I'm to
useful,
follow
though.
you.
Take out Astarion for now.
Ready at your side.
Okay, and then we'll leave it at that for a bit. Class features. Improved extra attack. You can make 2 additional attacks. That's crazy! Halsin. I don't really know Jaheira and Halsin that well. Healing. 70 healing. Hero's Feast. You and everyone around can't be poisoned, diseased, frightened. Wow. It's a concentration spell? No. Until long rest? Wait, but this is how long does it stay for? It stays until long rest? Really? Maximum hit points increased by 12. Really? Sunbeam. Wall of Thorns. Wind Walk. Transform yourself and all nearby party members into tiny clouds of mist to avoid attacks. Really? Isn't that kind of crazy? Well, for the level... Oh, healing... Remove blindness and diseases. I'm just wondering if this is something we should do in battle, or can we do this in the beginning of the day? Because it sounds like a beginning of the day kind of thing. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, until long rest, right? Try it out. We'll have to get out first. Have fun, guys! Yes, Halsin?
Oakfather preserve you.
Yes, Halsin?
I had hoped there might be a greater sense of balance within the city. That its walls might enable sheltering within it to foster community. Peace. Yet it is not so. Unnatural steel beings patrol the streets. The printed word sows discontent, and those in need are treated with disdain. Is this truly what progress looks like? Sometimes it is difficult to see exactly what we are fighting to save here. Sometimes the Shadow Druid's desire to separate nature from all this seems pragmatic, not fanatical.
It's easy to be discouraged by that. I agree. That's even after we destroy the Absolute, this is still gonna be an issue. Civilization is but an extension of nature. They can thrive together if given the chance. Same as Thaniel and Oliver.
A fine point. I wish I had thought of it myself. Thank you. Your wisdom shines through even in dark moments. I shall not give in to despair. Not while there is still the chance of a future worth fighting for.
Making progress in one area often means you're giving up on something else. It's the nature of things.
How can I help?
You are very helpful, Gale. Really.
Is something burdening you?
Just checking in with all y'all. So we have this hostel here. How's the printing press going? Oh, we're allowed in now. We're allowed in. I'll check out this first. Past due invoice. To Pamela Nortale, your invoice for last month's food deliveries is past due. If you do not make the minimum payment by the due date, this account will be turned over for collection to Fist Repossessions. We understand that your hostel is a charity establishment, but Durenbold and Othun, provisioners, is not. Please attend to this matter in a responsible and timely fashion.
Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard.
She's still practicing.
No.
Yeah. Mortnef, Othun. Looks like they're not doing too hot here. Hostel mother, Pamela Nortale. Employment opportunities. This 10 days, so act now. Fish cleaner wanted. Cut hair sweeper. Drummer. You guys okay with me just walking around? My dear Madame Nortale, you make a compelling case for an additional contribution over and above my usual annual donation. But Daddy, Lord here, you remember, tells me that I've already overspent my allowance, so I'm on short rations until my intended's dowry comes through. Hard cheese for all of us, sorry to say. But my cousin Clairbold had a clever idea, as he so often does. If you could see your way to renaming your establishment after Daddy, to hear Rillin's Hostel, I'm sure I can persuade him to cut loose with a good old chunk of change in your direction. There might even be a bit for me for suggesting it. What do you say? Let me know quickly, he's in a good mood. Your admirer, Dirk Rillen. They gotta do so many things just to try to raise funds. Draft letter to Lord Whitburn. To the Honorable Lord Whitburn, Whitburn House, Upper City, I'm Pamela Nortale, owner and manager of Nortale's Hostel, a non-profit boarding house catering to families in need. And with the current refugee crisis, there are more families in need than ever. Once, before your marriage, you told me that if you could afford it, you'd be happy to help defray our costs with a generous donation. I am told that you have since come into funds, and our need is so desperate that I am presumptuous enough to... Who's talking? Are there people upstairs? Hey.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
This is completely free?
I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
Where's your family?
The soap here smells funny.
Dwindling. Someone like Yenna?
My head's itchy.
Hot soapy water and a fine-tooth comb. That's all you need. Those lice will be gone in no time.
His mother was better with this kind of thing.
Never heard a racket like
I'll do my best.
The mother's gone. The wife is gone. Yeah, if Yenna hadn't joined our camp, I think she probably would have ended up at a place like this. Hostel Registry. Goris Ballast. Dolber Green and Dwindling. Bunt Chugley. Rags Delarma. Regan Splint. Last 10 day due to that incident. Who's talking? Oh, it's these people.
I hope so.
Goris Ballast? Hey.
Good luck getting some keep up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
Yeah, the location is kinda We have to force ourselves to listen to other people. I don't think I'll be lockpicking these locks. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrux Morrow. Volume 3. Much is made of Barovia's gloomy climate. It is said the mists there confuse the mind and torment the soul, binding travelers in the grip of such despair that escape is impossible to contemplate. As the new bride parted that heavy fog, I confess that I felt no such malaise beyond that onset of a rather stuffy nose. The same, I fear, could not be said of my crew. Among those who had not already cast themselves overboard, the gibbering and weeping became such that I was forced to bind them to the mast entire and navigate my fair bride alone. I went in search of that plane's dark master, having been informed that even my ship could not hope to breach the planar boundaries without permission. And so I probed the mists, defiant at the helm and belting out a lively shanty of my own composition. The invitation did not long go unanswered. He appeared like the passing of a shadow overhead, sudden and terrifying, or certainly, that was his intention. But once the mutual assurances of destruction were dispensed with, we found in one another kindred spirits and fell to conversing in earnest. At length, a price for my passage was agreed. Of that price and that man, I will say only this. He is surprisingly excellent company, given the stories, and the teeth do not get in the way nearly so much as one would think. Oh my. Oh my goodness. 5 or 6 heroes. Children's book about a team of heroes that band together to defend a forest gnome village against gnolls. Comical sidekick gets engaged to a gnomish beekeeper, and virtue is triumphant.
I just don't want to lose anyone else, all right?
Is there nothing happening in this place? Can I read? No.
Whatever happens, we'll be right here with you.
House rules.
I hope so. I really do.
Be considerate. Everyone is going through something. Make a mess, clean it up. No ritual sacrifices on the back porch, only on the front porch. Use a cutting board on the prep table. No singing or dancing after sundown. 1 bucket of clean water per use of the wash tub. No intimacy clients in the dormitory, I'm serious.
The same for
Never heard a racket like this
Clothes go in
back
the
home.
fire, comb goes through the hair.
Till the absolute
You will have no
arrive,
lice in
didn't we?
here.
But burn me son's clothes. But I've nothing else for him to wear.
With plenty of donations. I'm sure you'll find something that fits.
You have plenty of donations? Well, I'm glad to hear. I thought you were gonna ask me for something for sure, but not yet.
I wonder if they police every trade in the city the way they're watching over us.
Hey, so what's going on with today's edition of the thing? Check the next edition. Which kid is selling it?
Newsflash, dipshit. You're interrupting me. Make like a page and turn.
Alright, we're allowed in now. Kinda wanna see what's going on in there.
160.
She's still doing that. Hi! How's the papers looking?
Busy, busy, busy. Huh? Are you still standing there gawking? Shove off!
If I want to find a copy of the latest copy, do you have one down here? Oh, I didn't even look at that headline brainstorming one. Father Lorgan murdered at his own temple. This is big news. Now, how best to boil that down to a headline? Ideas. Open hand loses its grip. Nah. Savage butchery of revered priest. No. I use savage butchery for Stelmane. Temple turned slaughterhouse in shock horror priest murder. No. Brevity. Tie. Sheesh. Stabbed and stabbed again. That's not so bad. What? That's horrible. But not good enough. Alright. It's tie time. A drink at the Elfsong will sharpen my wits. Hey. How you doing? Oh, I don't know what's behind this though. Maybe we'll never find out for as long as there's people here. It's kind of hard to... Actually. Wait. Don't get mad, okay? Don't get mad.
I don't need any attention right now.
Someone inside is looking though, I think.
Whatever's behind that
Oh,
lock,
God!
it's being watched closely. Best to step away.
Okay, you know what? Fine. That's fine. You hate me already anyway.
Caught you! Bet you thought you were so clever sneaking back in.
What?
Guards!
I wasn't sneaking back in. I thought you let me back in. Oh. Okay. I was just curious what was in that room. That's it. He got mad at me for trying to picklock the thing. I thought you let me. I thought you let me. Where do I find the latest edition of the newspaper? You guys are cool with me, right?
We serve Lord Gorta.
Alright, cool. Do I have to go back to the kid and buy a copy?
I know it won't. I just don't want to lose anyone else.
Here? Regan Splint. You're from the hostel.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Hey.
I'm afraid your piece hasn't gone to print yet, my sweet. Patience.
Not yet? Are you sure?
Do you want a paper?
Only if it's new.
Thank you.
Is it new? Issue 89. 89. No! No, I guess we gotta wait a little bit more then. It says check, but I don't think it's something we can do immediately. How often do they update with a new edition? I'm not sure, but maybe we just gotta wait a little bit. Which is fine. Oh! Oh, the lady got cleaned up. Yeah. Alright. Okay, we continue looking around. Oh god, there's Larian. Oh, the bookseller is here too. Lots of things for us to be looking at, but Elfsong Tavern is right here. We can talk to Devella about the ball murders.
What happened to those who oppose us?
Oh, come now, Cal. The broadsheet isn't that.
In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian home. Why?
If people are complaining about Baldur's mouth being a rag.
Help with the dishes.
Yeah, it is getting kind of raggy. It's not really about the news anymore, is it? Or has it ever been?
Found anything interesting in today's broadsheet, Carrots?
Huh, not of late. Unless you want more lordly bootlicking straight from the Baldur's mouth.
What about Estra's column? She always has something juicy in the Gazette.
Even Estra's column has been lacking sauce of late. It's a real shame. It's not what it used to be, the Baldur's mouth. Not at all. Yeah, the lady's been trying to put a hit piece on me. She doesn't seem like that nice of a person.
When I think about the poor refugees starving in Rivington, I could just weep. I believe I'll drown my tears in another brandy.
Oh, okay.
Vincent here is a wastrel and a scapegrace, but he does amuse me.
So if the rich people are here, then this tavern...
Elfsong Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
I was just gonna say, then this tavern has to be pretty okay, right? If the rich people are willing to be here.
Any idea how hard it is?
Welcome, traveler. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid. It's
Yeah.
the Elfsong. So behave yourself.
I don't think we know where the Blushing Mermaid is yet. I guess you must be the tavern's hired muscle.
That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart.
What does it matter what anyone else thinks? You decide your own fate, no one else. That's a very, well, okay, people need money to eat and live and all that, so If that's not a problem for her, then sure, but I bet it is.
You know what? You're right. Who cares what the punters think? They're all drunks anyway.
Oh, are you gonna stop guarding the place then? I don't know.
Drink, dance, and song. Tunarath's residents are known to partake in all three, substantially.
Tunarath?
Is that so? I assumed there to be little time for frivolity amongst all the fighting.
Eternity is long, Gale. Long enough to pursue endeavors beyond combat.
Yes.
Githyanki writes symphonies, craft liquors, paint frescoes. When they aren't in fierce battle with Gaich, of course.
Sounds like Githyanki live longer than most people? I wouldn't know. Ears Una.
That puffed up parvenu, Gortash, an archduke. However did they find a crown big enough for his head?
The rich people know what's up.
The blushing mermaid. Any roughhousing and you're out.
Lacrissa? Lacrissa? Hi.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
Yeah, I was like, I remember you. Oh, what are you doing here?
Working. What else? Alan's short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap. And I'm nothing if not cheap.
Elvira's friend. Yes. Is she here as well? Where's Elvira? The two of you are usually together, no?
Check the roof. But you didn't hear that from me.
Is she performing there? Never call yourself cheap, Lacrissa. You are priceless.
Oh, you are smooth, hero. I knew there was a reason I missed you. I need to get back to work, but stick around. You brighten the place up.
I meant that in a platonic way, but sure. You were the one who hit on me before, right? Oh, well, good thing Shadowheart's not here.
Archduke? Lord Gortash is a trifle young for that, don't you think? Not that anyone cares what you think, or me for that matter.
You people might have a little bit of sway. Yeah, what's she doing on the roof?
Are you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
So Gauntlet the Vella's right here. Do we want to deal with that or look around this place first? There are a lot of people here. Free backpack with nothing.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
Vigilant Knights. Does someone need to get beaten up? I can handle that.
I'm supposed to bust up this guy what owes money to Uktar of the Guild, but Gerva says if I want to join her order, that's a no-go. But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
I can do it for you. Wait, but this part, is it implicitly saying that I'll go do it? Wait, but this is like a bad thing, right? Why am I just randomly... Wait. Who is this person? Oh, just someone who owes money? I feel like I normally would be like, I don't really care, but if this is a quest, of course I want to do it. Well, I'll tell you what, Stug. Give me the money Uktar paid you for the job, and then you're off the hook. 'Cause I'll do it.
Helmsgaze, you sound like a guild lawyer. You must think I'm pretty dumb. And maybe I am. 'Cause I'm going back to return Uktar's money. Don't wait up, Gerva. Might take me a while to crawl back home with 2 busted knees.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like I just wanted his money, but I was willing to do your thing for you.
Still here, stranger? Me too. Not yet ready to face up to what I have to do, I guess.
Can I help you?
Just one more, Stug, and then we'll go. See you, stranger.
Am I not allowed to help you at all? That's it? Baldur's Mouth. I don't think this will be a new one. Sudden earthquakes shaking our homes. Laugh riot, that's right. Hello?
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man.
A new man? Who were you when you were an old man?
A worried man, a playwright who'd lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Oh, you sound pretty upset here. Can I guess I can't help everybody. Everyone's just got their own troubles here. Surrender your burdens. Does sorrow grip your heart? Does rage cloud your mind? Do you ever wish to surrender all that holds you back in life? It can be so at the House of Grief. Oh! To be unburdened of your troubles is to be reborn. Seek us out, and we shall discover the very best version of you. Where is the House of Grief? Because Shadowheart seemed to react earlier. It must be around here somewhere too. Bombasto.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it.
The ballist one? You don't think the fists are up to the task?
They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft.
How would you deal with it?
I'd start a special crime unit. A half-dozen hard cases. Grab some likely losers in the back alleys and beat on them until we got some answers. Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it, she knows where to find Dame Gizarm. And then it'll be my turn.
You're gunning for her spot? Oh, you're a gold dwarf. A little bit strong, huh? What about you?
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
See Alan at the bar for drinks. I'm busier than a two-pecker go.
Okay. It's crowded and busy here. Everyone's doing their own thing.
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the Absolute crawling up our asses.
That sounds pretty reasonable. For someone who doesn't know anything about Gortash, trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, I feel like if I lived in Baldur's Gate, I might be like that too, but by the time something bad does happen, it'll probably be too late.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the Flaming Fists with Steel Watchers. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better too.
Flaming Fists are not that popular around the city either.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
Agreed.
I've been thinking about it. No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan.
In addition to a resource problem, another good excuse to not let anybody into Baldur's Gate right now would be, hey, we don't know if you have a tadpole in your brain. So that's another thing to worry about too.
I know you said poor.
Aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
It's very crowded here. Business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink?
Go
I reckon
home?
the murder would had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
Everyone knows about the murder. Tell me more about it.
Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane.
Oh, she died here.
She was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope.
No, they're not just talking about a murder that's on the newspaper. Stelmane died at Elfsong. We gotta look at that room. Have you got anything to trade?
It's been slim picking since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look.
Yeah, I got quite a bit going. I don't know if I should be selling these things to random people, but I would like to sell you some heroic portraits of Gortash, if you'd like it. 84 gold, that's not so bad. Seriously. Oh. Milk. Honeyed ham. Alright, I'm good. Thanks. I don't have any other wares that are obviously wares. Maybe. Wait. 2 turns? Why does it say 2 turns? 2 turns of what? Alcohol? But it's empty. It says it's empty. Empty of wine, full of promise. But you can still be drunk for 2 turns from it. I think that's all we got for now. Not too much. I'll keep the iron on me just in case if we need it later on. Which I don't think we will, but we can show it to Karlach or something.
Fill your boots, mate.
Hey, can I have a place to stay here?
Welcome back. What can I do you for?
I'm looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what. The murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
200? You're optimistic. What makes you so sure it'll all blow over?
The city always wins. There's always some hero that saves the day. It's the way things work.
And what if I told you I were that hero, and therefore you should give me a discount?
Charity! In Baldur's Gate! Good one.
Oh, which one's better actually? But this one gives me +6 from other stuff. Oh, look at all the dirt and grime around here. It's not that nice of a place. Come on. You can probably give me a discount.
Oi, oi! I've got a good thing going here. Don't need you casting nasty aspersions. You can have it free if you shut your maw.
Free?
Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Whole floor. For once, a warm meal, Halsin says. Can we actually stay here? For what? For staying here? Obtain room and board. And then for Lae'zel as well. Purchase a room. Nice.
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before.
He's big-headed enough to want an entirely new position just for himself. It's not even good enough that he's just a duke.
Drink up, Blas. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
Depends. What's that you're drinking?
It's Chloe's favourite, plum prosecco. I'd rather drink almost anything else, frankly.
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Blas, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do.
Security. Maybe this could be our way in. A tailor. That's good, honest work.
Sewing rabbit skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, Our Gasper preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
What does a bone breaker do?
Darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gasper out. Found him a place in the foundry.
My impression of like generic medieval lifestyles, I guess, is that there's very little vertical movement in terms of your class. So they're very desperate to try to get their son a better job, and they did that by finding some woman who's in a higher position, it sounds like. What? Are you accusing this mother of having something with this woman? Clovia, you sound like an admirer of this Tamia. Are you close?
Perceptive one, aren't you?
What?
Blast. The plum bubbles
God.
may have gone to my head. But I guess it's time to tell you. I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm starting a new life with Tamia.
What?
I'm going to sell the business. The money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For throats, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
Oh my god. Wait, I just broke up a family by randomly accusing her of being a cheater? Okay.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
I am so sorry. I mean, it's probably not my fault. They had their problems. Their marriage was on the rocks, but I still sort of instigated it. I thought she meant that the Tamia woman was like her new daughter-in-law or something, but no, like she's into her herself?
I thought you were going for a...
What?
Oh. These are just random people. Okay. Oh, we talked to this guy already, I think.
Timora's tonsils. I'm even busier than before.
Well, it's so crowded here, and everyone... Some people sound like they have something relevant to us as a quest, but other people are just chilling out around here. You never know who's gonna be important. What? Why is there a random chest? Wait, why is there a key on the ground here? This dude's staring, though. I can't pick it up without... Oh! Maybe I can pick it up.
I crave blood.
Maybe I can pick it up, huh? But then where would I bring it to not get people mad at me? Outside? There's people outside as well. Because I was thinking we can use the Githyanki hand from Lae'zel to drag it over, but where would we bring it to? Let's keep looking around first.
Road ahead.
Is that a kitty? Tambourine! Hold on.
Thanks again, stranger. Ilmater guide you.
What are you thanking me for? I don't know, but you're welcome.
I picked up some extra ships.
Bunch of people here. Am I not allowed upstairs?
Halt, civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
I am not a civvy.
Hold on, I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Oh, I thought Devella was in the one room. Investigator Valeria told me to speak with Constable Devella.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her. As you were, civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
Okay.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous.
I'm a monk.
I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewelry. At discount price. For a good cause.
I'm a monk. I'm the definition of poor. What's this good cause?
Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have.
What did your husband do? I don't know how soon I'll get to the Gortash problem. This person might die before I get to him. Yeah, I don't know. Telling them to stay? We don't know what's gonna happen here. Plus, there's some Elder Brain stuff too, so I'd rather them just go and try to take their chances, like the other guy, the other fist. Okay, I'll buy your necklace.
Thank you, sir. You've done me a kindness.
I'm just curious about your necklace, that's all. I didn't really... It is said that wearing a ruby near the heart will increase a lover's courage. Nothing crazy, but it'll... Some people don't like getting handouts, right? So it'll make her feel like things are a bit more equitable if I bought something from her, as opposed to just being like, here you go, some free stuff. Rules for Elfsong customers. Cash only, pay at the bar, no solicitation of paid intimacy. No spitting on the floor or walls, no conjuration or summoning from other planes. Oh, good thing I don't have anyone here. No fighting in the Elfsong, take it outside. No undead or ghosts, we have our own. If I came in here with a method, maybe they would be angry. This is the kitchen or a storage area? We could bring the key here.
Can I have that, please, sir?
Of course, love. And please don't call me sir. I'm barely even a chef.
Slumgullion.
Thank you.
Tura Lura Layo. Pickles. Spatula Farg. What the hell are these names? Wait, what's going on outside? Should I be worried? I want to talk to... Oh, here's the kitchen. Am I allowed here? Oh my god! Oh.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
I don't work here. Oh! The rats are unimportant. Your name is on a list of murder targets. You need to hide.
No. I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
Which rats? You have a cat here.
No time for playing with cats, especially lazy lumps that won't catch rats.
I know I can't talk to animals yet, but cats have never been nice when I try talking to them. No, that's it. Okay, we have to find out what she's saying. Please. I need to know. We need to put this in our thing. This is crucial. Who cares about basilisk oil? Get this out of here. There you go. Kitty, tambourine, hello?
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Yes, my lord. I will do so at once. Where are they?
Business today. Don't
Look at another kitty.
There's a war on.
Zambomba.
Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us.
Yes.
Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Okay, hold on.
Rovia burned the bullier base again. And now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
Are the rats in the basement, or what's going on here? Find the victims. Yeah, we warned Chef Revere. We just warned him. Is that going to be enough? The chef wants us to kill the rats in the cellar. It's not clear why he can't just do this himself. No, it's not. Oh.
For playing with cats,
wait.
Especially lazy lumps that won't
What if this guy already... Hey, you're a dwarf. You're not a doppelganger, right? Because if this guy was... He could be dead already, and then they're trying to lure us into the cellar for some reason. That could be a thing, okay? We don't know what's going on with Orin these days. She could be anywhere. And for some reason, she's at our camp, but we haven't found anything about her yet, so that makes me extremely worried. I'm just gonna check this room first. This is the rich people room?
Get ready! I hear this guy is really good. My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
This dwarf in the audience matches the description of that serial killer. He bears watching.
What in the hell's are you staring at?
Oh!
I got spinach in my teeth.
Oh! Yes! He is a dwarf in red. Fibs Brogan, a gold dwarf in red. Interesting. That would be crazy though, because we're investigating the murders and you're telling me the murderer is in the same building? No. Nice doublet, that's all. Red. It's... nice. Wait. He bears watching, you don't have to say anything. Well, I'll just say you have a nice red doublet.
Isn't it? Got it at Commons, if you must know. Now, button it, I want to hear this guy.
It's a guy wearing a red shirt, though. It could be anything.
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle.
Willoughby.
I am hopeful that we shall be thoroughly entertained. I hear this fellow is monstrously droll.
He hasn't started singing yet.
Look away. Act like you don't know me. Come on, be a pal.
Why? Are you planted?
Welcome to the Elfsong Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny.
Alright, let's hear it.
Hey, you know why it isn't wrong to fart in a Stormshore tabernacle? It smells divine. Whoa! Yeah, I got the kind of thing you like if you like this kind of thing.
I'm about to throw a tomato at you if you don't keep entertaining me. I'll throw a dead mind flayer tadpole. Is that all you got? That's all you got?
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You wanna play along?
I'll bite. What's this laugh riot?
It's all about the Boffo Yocks. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize.
Alright, you're on. It's gotta be better than killing rats.
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience.
Ha 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 ha.
Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elfsong patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me?
You have guts to be making fun of a drow comedian right in front of my face. This is mean. This is kind of... Hey, I asked my wizard to cast Shatter. He said Shatter? I hardly knew her.
If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry.
How's that any worse than yours? No, let's be a good sportsman here. Sex jokes always gets laughs, right? I tried sleeping with a dragonborn the other night, but it didn't work out. He had a reptile dysfunction.
Win or lose, I'm stealing that one.
Genital jokes. Dead 3, am I right? What losers. You know why Bane worshippers will never conquer the world? They don't have the balls.
Don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
Ooh.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
Oh, but that's a good point though. Don't joke about contentious things.
She said, Mage Hand is a cantrip. He can keep casting it all night long.
Ooh, Liesel, is that true?
Keep it up. That's what she said.
Look, it's just sex jokes. I had sex jokes too. Come on, people.
Another triumph. Yes, indeedy. I'm still the comedy king.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. Manual of hilarity for the truly unfunny. Oh, maybe I should have read this first. Number 1, puns. Number 2, air emitted from the southernmost hole. Number 3, coincidence. 4, a funny face. 5, public houses and their vagaries. 6, pratfalls and other physical pranks. 7, funny little creatures. 8, the misfortune of the other. 9, stink. Maybe if I made fun of him, people would have appreciated it more. Do you guys like Elfsong?
Oakfather preserve you.
No, you only care about Oakfather.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Is something but...
Okay.